Thank you for joining me here at The Real Bloom from Within Love. I go by Bloomy, and welcome to YouTube Live. Hold on, you guys. I'm gonna give us some nice little fun little aesthetics here to have on the screen there. There you go. All right. Thank you for joining me this wonderful Tuesday. I want November the 9th, 2021. Okay, I hope y'all doing well wherever you are on the globe. Hope all is well for you. Hope you're healthy. Hope you're happy. Hope you're whole. Hope you're free. Hope you're living your best life. Okay, and so I just wanted to come on. In the title, you guys see Water Under the Bridge slash my life. Okay, and that's just based on a channeled message that I got. I get a lot of channeled messages through music. And so last night when I was doing a Reiki session, I heard the Water Under the Bridge song by Adele. And then another beautiful tarot reader that I follow and listen to, we're not affiliates. She probably don't even know I exist on the earth, okay? I just want to add that disclaimer. But her name is Spiritual Sage, okay? I totally dig her vibe. I love her authenticity. Um, she's just a very sweet, loving soul, and she keeps it real. But she mentioned on one of her readings, Mary J. Blige songs she was picking up, and I was like, wow, and then as I Googled that old song, but it's called My Life, I Googled it and I looked at the lyrics. I was like, okay, so she was confirming some things that was already in my energy. And so, I felt like I should share it with you guys as a little discussion. Okay, not a reading, but depending on what kind of time I have today, I may come on. I do have to work today at one of my, one of the things I do, one of the hats I wear. I do have to go to work today, Victoria's Secret, a little bit later. So if I'm not too tired by the time I'm off, I may literally come on and do a reading based on Water Under the Bridge and My Life. Okay. So I'm going to read the lyrics to My Life. Okay. Because I feel like the My Life energy for many of you is going to be what set up precedents for you in terms of either releasing something, letting something go, or speaking up regarding something with that Adele song, Water Under the Bridge, right? So now, here's the song. It's an old school 90s song, Mary J. Blige, right? Boom. Okay, so just hear me out. Take it as it resonates. Ask your higher self, God, source, whatever you resonate into. How does this relate to you? How does this pertain to you? Okay, make it personal. So, my life, it says, if you looked in my life and see what I've seen, right? And you kind of repeat that over. If you look at my life and see what I've seen, and then it goes, life can be only what you make it. When you're feeling down, you should never fake it. Say what's on your mind, and you'll find in time that all the negative energy, it will all cease. And you'll be at peace with yourself. You won't really need no one else except from the man above, because he'll give you love. Now take that part again as it resonates. Y'all know me. I don't push any kind of particular belief system. This could be your higher self, source, God, right? Creator, okay? Which is essentially within you. She says above, but you're connected to the divine. You're connected to source. You're an aspect. You're a manifestation. You're a part of, okay? But higher power, higher self, right? Again, it says, if you looked at my life and seen what I've seen, okay? They repeat that over and over again, right? Then it says here, take your time. Baby, don't you rush a thing. Don't you know, I know, we all are struggling. I know it is hard, but we will get by. And if you don't believe in me, just believe in He could be source, your higher self, believe that there's a higher power, believe in the universe at a grander scale, believe. Because as you align with that, you'll align with peace. When you align with that divinity, that higher source, God, that higher resonance will assist you with tapping in to this peace. And then you'll see the sunshine. You'll free your mind, it says. Things will turn out fine. I know that things will turn out fine. Yes, they would. Yes, they would. Right? If you look at my life, you've seen what I've seen. Blah, 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 blah. All you got to do is take your time one day at a time. It's all on you what you got to do. Oh, you will see. I'm so down and out, crying every day. Don't know what to do or to say. Right? Boom. I think it ends there, oddly enough. Okay. So what I really picked up, by looking at the lyrics is like, this is just my personal resonance. And again, y'all know the Bloomster, right? I'm not here to, you got to tap into yourself, your intuition. Things people share should confirm things for you. If it's not sitting right, then it's not the message for you at the time, right? So what I'm really picking up, you guys, with that is it's about expression. I feel like it's throat chakra activation. I feel like, we've lived in a society and a culture that kind of shuns authenticity, kind of shuns people, expressing how they really feel if it ain't jiving with a program of the day, or if it ain't jiving with something somebody else wants or needs, or something that someone else thinks, right? Which essentially causes you to stuck and stagnate energy within yourself because it's there, it's valid, okay? It's your valid experience and how you feel if you've gone through things. And see, and this is what makes dynamics toxic because everybody wants to plaster on Ken and Barbie smiles, and everybody wants to, especially people who, I shouldn't say everybody, but especially people who benefit from folks not speaking their truth, or benefit from not having to be honest about something. But it's all energy, and whether we verbalize it or not, it's somewhere. It's a frequency, it's an energy. And so I really just feel like for some of you, this is a call to just own your voice and your truth, no matter what side of the spectrum, you know what I'm saying? If you have something to say, it needs to be said. I do feel like we could all use, the school of diplomacy and tact and not just be reckless and careless. But at the end of the day, if somebody has wronged you, you have a right to say what's on your mind. And when people don't give you the audience to express yourself, the people who wronged you have a right to creatively do that for yourself. Because some people don't want to face truths, they don't want to acknowledge things, they don't admit things. So I'm not advocating that we go and get into arguments with people, like useless, non-productive communication. But validate your truth. Get creative with that, whether it's through song, through art, through journaling, through some form of creative expression. But you do have a right. And as you do that, like she was saying in her song, all of the negative energies, it will be like alchemy. It's going to be like integration, right? Um, and then trusting in your higher self, to get you through better days. Like when you go through different seasons or transitions, or, yeah, this is the truth. Thank you, Ting. Because people are not going to like you speaking your truth. I deal with that almost on a daily basis. But if it is in resonance with your soul, your higher self is going to continue to back you up and show you that, all will work out fine. Brighter days, it's alchemy. It's owning your truth and owning your authenticity no matter what, no matter who don't like it, no matter who don't agree with it, no matter, you know what I'm saying? As a divine being, you have a right to that. And most of us have been conditioned the other way, right? So whether this be about like a personal relationship, friendships, family, whatever, know that you have a right to be heard, you have a right to your truth. That is healthy. And when individuals are wanting you to kind of suppress and squelch, that's not a healthy dynamic. And it creates a very toxic frequency, a toxic energy. It creates a lot of resentment. It creates a lot of falsehood, a lot of deception, a lot of faulty foundations, which essentially ends up leading to a tower because it's basically fake. We're pretending we are okay and we're not. We're pretending like we're good with each other and we're not. We're pretending like nothing happened and we're the Brady Bunch or we're uh, the Cosby Show or whatever. We're pretending like this and this, but the truth is there's some things that are left unsaid because no one wants to deal with it or no one wants to acknowledge it or admit it. But all you all can do collective is simply on your side, okay? Find a creative way to live and be, accept, and speak your truth. This is going to free you. This is going to clear the energy that maybe you feel stuck and stagnated, okay? And now, as for the Adele song, this is a more love based kind of scenario here. Um, Hold on. Yeah. Uh, where'd it go? Hold on, guys. 1 second. Let me get to the lyrics. Okay, so for those of you who, if you're in a relationship or maybe you just got out of one or whatever your situation is, hear this out, okay? Y'all know me. If you follow me long enough, I'm about empowerment, I'm about balance, I'm about justice, I'm about fairness. And, at the end of the day, it comes down to us, right? At the end of the day, we don't get to dictate and control the actions of another. But what we can do is control our reaction and what we decide to do, accept, and so forth. Okay. So as I read these lyrics from Adele's song, ask yourself, how does this resonate? And then just ask yourself, you know, what is it time for you to release? No matter what side of this thing that you're on. If you're someone that needs to maybe get out of denial, speak your truth, own your truth, voice something to somebody that you love, right? Or if you're on the other side of it where, you know, you're trying to hold on to something and someone that just doesn't have the capacity, ask yourself, okay, if this song is resonating, what do I need to let go of so that I can own my power and so that I can be free, so that I can clear my energy and so I can create, right, a healthier dynamic in life. Last night I did a reading, right, you guys, and it was based on people's sexuality. And I had made a statement somewhere within the reading, something to the effect of, the riddler, riddle me this. Like, you guys aren't going to have to be figuring out riddles. And so I really feel like it's a time and a season of us, depending on if you're open to where you're at, like, we've gotten so used to toxicity or we're conditioned into that. We think that that stuff is normal. But a healthy love dynamic and a healthy romantic dynamic shouldn't be riddled with riddles. It shouldn't be, you know, where you're trying to figure out Edward Nigma from, Batman Forever, a riddle. Riddle me this and shit. It's people, healthy connections and relationships need to be in a healthy place where there is free flowing, authentic communication, not game playing and riddle me this. And, people who don't have the capacity to express or share their emotion, or worse yet, they use that as some type of a game play. That's for child's play. So many of you are getting into a place of elevation, realizing like, are you happy in that kind of stuff? If you are, no quarrels, to each his own. But most of you, you're like, you're disinterested in those types of dynamics. You could be living life and having a good time, creating love, romantic scenarios with people who are able to be present, able to communicate, and I don't, then how come I can bring you to your knees? If you're not the one for me, why do I hate the idea of being free? And if I'm not the one for you, you've got to stop holding me the way that you do. And I feel like right there with that statement, that's confusion, it's mixed signals, it's mixed messages, it's game playing kind of energy, right? It says, oh, honey, if I'm not the one for you, why have we been through what we have been through? It could be addictions to toxicity, refusal to surrender and let go, refusal to communicate clearly here, right? Then it says, it's so cold out. Okay, sorry about that. Sorry, guys. So, you know, dealing with people who are cold. And sorry, guys. Weather is like making the internet connection kind of wonky. So, ask yourself. I mean, if you're cold and detached, shouldn't be all that surprised if that's what you're starting to get. It says here, our love ain't water under the bridge. So sometimes there's love there, but if you're dealing with people who don't want to be real about things and face things, then it's going to be up to you all collective to make the call, right? It says, what are you waiting for? You've never seemed to make it through the door. Somebody that's always hesitant, someone that's always non-committal. It says, and who are you hiding from? Okay, hiding from their emotions, hiding from others. It ain't no life to live like you're on the run. Runners, people who are always running from something real and true, right? Um, it says our love may be dealing with situations with people who, but like Adele is saying here, okay, you're gonna have to make the judgment call. Don't allow your life to be stuck because someone else is stuck. I hope that makes sense. Don't allow yourself to be stuck because someone else is stuck. If you are ready, collective, you have the capacity to co-create and manifest healthy love in your life. Even if there's love there, even if there's a connection there, like Adele was saying in Water Under the Bridge, we can't make the other people mature, heal, grow, or show up. But we can show up for ourselves. And as we show up for ourselves, you guys, then we'll start to realize that we have the power to create the realities and the types of the connections that we want and deserve. It's not about you judging these other individuals one way or the other, but it's simply about you are realizing that you deserve something that you ain't got to solve a riddle, okay? You deserve something that is healthy and happy and fulfilling in your life. Nothing's perfect, but it shouldn't be toxic. Nothing's perfect, but it shouldn't be more hell than heaven. Nothing's perfect, okay? But if it's more pain than peace in situations, then that's a call to reevaluate. Is it worth it? Okay? It's time to be here and now, and it's time to make all the adjustments that you need to make. Okay? Of course, take it as a resonate. If I have time later tonight rather, after I get off of work, I'm going to see how I'm guided to do a reading based on these two songs for you guys and how that may play out for you. Where do you need to speak your truth at? Okay? Where do you need to trust the universe, to trust your higher self? And then in terms of relationships, is this relationship worth your time? not evaluating if they love you and how they feel, because clearly there's some love in these situations. But is it really worth you investing? Okay. So if I have time to do that later tonight, I will. But anyway, I don't even know if anybody's here because I can't even see the screen. It's all gray and fuzzy. Love y'all very much. Appreciate all the high vibers. Anyway, I'll say that. Love and light to everybody, but I really, really appreciate those of you who come here and positivity, high vibes, supported energy, and I hope helps in a positive way. Ooh, I just saw a hummingbird. Man. Anyway, um, I hope it resonates. I hope that you're able to do something with it in a positive way. May you be well. You have a right to be well. This is something I'm really just starting to meditate on a lot more myself. Like, you have a right to be well. When I say well, I mean totality, holistically. You have a right to peace. You have a right to bliss. You have a right to a happy life. And not live in a constant state of perpetual fuck shit due to everybody else's fuck shit. But it's up to us to make the call, though. We're all divine beings, okay? I send y'all love and light. Hope y'all have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Tuesday, November the 9th, 2021. Thank you for joining. And remember, we are beautiful, blissful, bountiful, and blooming. We are bodacious. We are brilliant. We are bold, right? Think about that. Everything is energy. Balance is key. And I send you love and light. And I want you to remember, bloom from within. Love. Bloom from within. Love. Beautiful souls. That's where you bloom. From within. Within your love. Love. Your heart. Okay? I send you guys love and light. Namaste.